What's up, y'all? It's the Virtual Gangster, and my favorite virtual reality first-person shooter game recently dropped a really big game update. I'm referring to Contractors VR. For those of you who don't know, Contractors was originally released in 2018 for PC VR and ported over to the Oculus Quest in late 2020. So this game has been out for a while, and I'm really glad to see that there is still major support for this title. Now, there's a bunch of improvements that were made in this patch, but I'm gonna go over the three major ones. I'll leave a link to the full patch notes in the description, so be sure to check it out. Now, the three biggest changes in this patch was the addition of what they're coining virtual crouch, which is an easy method to crouch and slide that doesn't require physical animation. Additionally, the physics of weapons and throwables were vastly improved. This is really exciting because I know there have been many times where I've flashed myself or blown myself up with a grenade due to a bad throw. Last but not least, they've improved the modding capabilities as well as adding an official modded map with some interesting features. Some other notable improvements were a reduced time to kill as well as nerfing jump shotting, which I know a lot of people will be happy about. So without further ado, let's get into the update. Alright, so check it out. The first thing you'll be greeted with is a game experience update screen that's going to have an overview of the three major changes that they implemented in the last update. Don't even ask me what it says because you know the Virtual Gangster can't read. You're also going to have to go through the tutorial again. Now I know what you're thinking. The Virtual Gangster, oh my god, I lost all my progress. Don't even worry about it, bro. You weren't even that good. So just complete the tutorial, make sure all your settings are straight, make sure you toggle virtual crouching, enable it, and most importantly, if you use a physical gun stock, make sure you recalibrate that, or if you had the virtual gun stock enabled, make sure you recalibrate that. And once you do, you'll be golden, you'll be able to get back into the field and get active. So previously in Contractors, if you wanted to slide, you had to crouch in the physical world, but they've added the ability by pulling back on the analog stick of your non-dominant hand, the ability to crouch and slide. So now this has major implications because now it's easier to get behind cover and peek and get your shots off. This is also especially helpful for people with them little ass rooms. Shouts out to my people who playing VR in jail or dorm rooms or anything like that. It just allows you to not have to do too much in order to play the game to its full potential. So this game just feels a lot more realistic now. Your gun doesn't just disappear into the wall. There's actually feedback, physical feedback in the game and haptic feedback in your controller when you're running into something. It also makes meleeing a lot more satisfying as prior to the update. Whenever you would melee somebody, it's just like your weapon was going through them, but that is not the case. Another big improvement was the throwables. I know there's been a lot of times where I've thrown a grenade and it just didn't go where I wanted to go, but they've honestly really worked on the physics of this game and really utilized that Unreal Engine. It just gave it a more realistic feel. Now it's no Boneworks, but I think they're taking a step in the right direction and I can really appreciate that. The Virtual Gangster approves. So the next feature I'm going to be talking about is them dropping their official mod map, Space Rumble. Essentially it's a place where you can just 1v1 people in a variety of game modes. Some of them kind of remind me of Call of Duty's gun game. Some of them remind me of Hunger Games. They also added the ability to climb. Honestly, it's not that good, but this is just a place where you can just flex your skills and just honestly have a good time. Yeah, so that pretty much sums up the major changes that they made in this most recent update. Like I said, I'll have a link to the full patch notes in the description below, so make sure y'all check it out. I really appreciate y'all tuning into the video. Make sure you drop a like and a subscription if you enjoyed the video. I'm gonna be posting more Contractors gameplay, and y'all can enjoy this clip of me beating somebody to death with a crowbar. Anyway, it's been your boy, the Virtual Gangster, and I'm out.